Fine, fine. I'll stay out of the kitchen. Oh, hi. Welcome. Hello. I'm so glad all of you guys could make it to my review of The Secret of Monkey Island. Now, before I begin, I need to ask how many of you are actually here for the Loom ad reel over, my review. Okay, raise your hands. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so listen. Right there, up there. Come on. Right there, it says Review of Monkey Island. You're not here in the right place. There's a guy right there, yep, got the name Cobb, and the big button that says, Ask me about Loom. He's there, go there. Yeah, hang your heads down, hang your heads down. I tell you what, even though I say the review, people still get confused. The guy has literally Ask me about Loom on his shirt. Now, for the rest of you, hello and welcome to my review of The Secret of Monkey Island. My name is James, and I will be here. Normally there's like a little title card that pops up like right here. I guess not. It'll be fixed later. And I'm here to explain to you the legend and the absolute majesty that is the 1990s point-and-click adventure game, The Secret of Monkey Island, brought to you by LucasArts. Yes, the people that made Star Wars. So, let's begin! Our story begins deep in the Caribbean, located on an island known only as Melee Island. Trademark. Where we meet our protagonist.
My name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
Hey, wait a minute, I was gonna say that. Well, whatever. Now, before Guybrush Thriftwood interrupted me,
Threepwood.
My apologies, Guybrush Threepwood. I meant to say, before Guybrush Threepwood so wrongfully interrupted me, yeah, we follow up an incoming pirate Guybrush Threepwood on his quest to become a mighty pirate. And no other reason besides that. Now, we do get a little bit of context from the lookout saying that if you want to become a pirate, we must seek out the 3 pirate leaders in the Scumm Bar. And he puts emphasis on Scumm Bar. In terms of Guybrush walking down, I actually want to lay you on some cool information that I've learned. So, in this bar, the one I'm in right now, Scumm Bar, spelled S-C-U-M-M, it's actually a thing for the engine that they use to make the game. So, they kind of referenced it in the actual bar for Scumm Bar. So, it's kind of a cool thing, because Monkey Island, the original one, because we're going over the remake one, was made with the Scumm engine. So, I found it kind of an interesting thing to show you. Oh, here he comes right now. Let's get back to it then. Once inside the bar, Guybrush is met with quite the scene. Pirates drinking grog, a guy with a loom badge on, and of course a dog that can kind of talk. Well, there's also the spinning pirate, but that's normal. As you walk around, you notice that there are multiple pirates you can talk to. Most of them talk about the evil pirate LeChuck, a pirate so feared, yet so hopelessly in love with the governor of Melee that he dropped dead and became a fearsome ghost just for her heart. But, for one, instead of explaining it to you quite quickly, I'm just gonna play out the scene for you.
Hi.
Hi yourself.
Hi.
Nice hat.
Hi.
So, tell me about Loom.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score and musical effects, not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects and magic spells. Beat the rush! Go out and buy Loom today!
Jeez, what an obvious sales pitch.
Sorry, but on some topics I just get carried away.
Nice talking to you.
Hi.
After probably one of my favorite gags, at least in the early game, we finally make it to the 3 pirate leaders, and once speaking to them, we learn that the pirates are short-staffed due to the fearsome pirate LeChuck. But in order for Guybrush to become a pirate, he must do the 3 trials! The trial of the sword, the trial of thievery, and the trial of treasure hunting. Well, anyways, with that, Guybrush is finally allowed to start the game properly and allow us to explore the game of Secret of Monkey Island. Now, there's not really much to do inside the main bar, especially to claim for overall progress, at least for now. But the only thing we can do is at least walk to the kitchen. But going there, we're met with the chef yelling at us to stay out of the kitchen. So, kind of hard to get into it. But, as this video has progressed, you may have noticed the chef walking back and forth throughout us being in Scumm Bar, and that's not just to be kind of a cool design. We can actually use that to our advantage. By watching the chef leave, we're able to sneak into the kitchen and grab a couple of items that are needed for later on in the game. Once inside, you can notice there are a couple items that are out of the blue. For instance, there's a piece of very juicy meat, a pot, and of course a fish outside, better known as a red herring. Now, you can't pick up the meat. Well, you can pick up the meat, but we don't suggest you pick up the meat now. But you can pick up that pot, and by stepping outside, a bird will try to attack you for that fish. But by stepping on a loose plank on the opposite end about 3 times, you're able to pick up the red herring for yourself. And that's really all you can claim from Scumm Bar, at least for now. And just like that, that's everything I can tell you about the intro of the game in Scumm Bar. So, in the next episode, we'll be going over, well, obviously the circus that will be going to town, and of course, the actual town itself. So, until then, thank you all for watching. Have a great night.